Hey everyone and welcome back to Crypto Strategy Channel. Charles Hoskinson said that all ADA holders will become millionaires in 2022. Wow, what's the truth behind this claim? Stay tuned until the end to find out more about it. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has announced some significant changes it is making, and according to reports, several projects are planned for Cardano in 2022. With this, Cardano is going to see great things happen. We know that Cardano has been pushed out of the top 10 cryptos as Luna and XRP have risen to their previous positions as of late. However, ADA's price has been climbing and could return to the earlier highs if market confidence increases following a 20.8% raise over the past 30 days. Cardano has been trading around 97 cents of a dollar on the second week of April. This resulted in it being the best performing cryptocurrency according to its market cap during the past month. The price of ADA has risen once more after a multi-month decline that saw it drop from an all-time high of nearly $3 to less than $1 in 2022. It is now apparent, however, that several factors have contributed to the recent increase in ADA's price. Cardano has recently seen several exciting projects announced, but it appears that there is much more to come. The latest announcement that we have been hinted at comes straight from none other than Charles Hoskinson. According to Hoskinson, March was a very good month for Cardano's development. A discussion of efforts on the extended UXO model, Hydra, and pipelines, which are all geared towards helping scale on Cardano. Additionally, Hoskins had said that the Vasily hard fork is going to be quite large. Among other things, you can expect a significant increase in throughput. Additionally, there will be new methods for developing Cardano smart contracts without having to operate at high performance. Accordingly, Hoskinson believes that the act of witnessing that is always refreshing, especially since it has been long overdue. Aside from this, Cardano's founder stated that the update was originally scheduled for February and June of this year. It was later decided, however, that the bulk of improvements would be pushed to the June hard fork. Even though Hoskinson initially said that the release would likely be overloaded, he later added it is already happening according to schedule and he is pleased with Cardano's progress. Now, I understand that a typical crypto investor who is uninvolved in Cardano's development may question what that means for their portfolio. Additionally, ADA's price has spiked frequently in the days leading up to a hard fork over the last year, despite the crypto ecosystem changing dramatically. Consequently, it begs the question of whether Vassal could also accomplish the same feat. However, it is crucial to note here that the price of ADA experienced strong rallies before both the Shelly Mary and Alonso hard forks. However, it immediately declined following both hard forks. Specifically, bearish momentum was strong in the case of Alonso, and the price of ADA has only recently begun to recover. Furthermore, people may expect new network additions to function seamlessly immediately after a hard fork, which may explain this phenomenon. Meanwhile, some people then become dissatisfied with the service in the first few days due to initial technical issues. Exactly for this reason, Hoskinson now cautions people not to fall into this mental trap. However, we should also keep in mind that this recent spike in ADA's price is great news for bulls. The decentralized network Cardano may be able to soar considerably higher if the Vassal hard fork goes smoothly. With this in mind, we can anticipate Cardano will make some bullish moves following the upcoming hard fork. Further, it appears that Cardano is extremely likely to experience such a massive surge in value. Charles Hoskinson and the Cardano team announced that they will be releasing some other massive projects this year, so I thought it best to give you a breakdown. So for more information, stay tuned until the end of the video because we are just getting started. A wide variety of upcoming projects for Cardano are predicted to go a long way towards fueling the coin's price to the upside. According to the project's primary developer IOG, as part of the decentralized network expansion, smart contract capabilities are being fully implemented and developer activity is increasing, and Cardano is being enhanced to be more decentralized and scalable. In the most significant way, these projects have already led to a boom in the ADA ecosystem. Additionally, Cardano has hundreds of applications in development that could support the Ethereum killer narrative for those who own it. Moreover, several of these initiatives have recently been highlighted by IOG According to Cardano's official Twitter account, the ecosystem is expanding at a breakneck pace and has new participants joining every day. In addition, it announced the most recent announcements and news from initiatives that are building on Cardano and helping to grow it. To begin with, Milko Meta is one of these efforts to solve the scalability problems with Cardano. This is because the objective of this project is to connect the capabilities of the network with those of Ethereum virtual machines. Furthermore, the Cardano project was announced on March 28. Also, it is expected that by the end of this year, this network will be available to collaborate with other blockchains, including Avalanche and Algorand. Furthermore, IOG announced today centralized exchange that would launch on April 4 on the Cardano testnet. Moreover, the network will be able to expand its use cases with the upcoming launch of Singularity's the Converter bridge solution, as well as actual asset tokenization. Also, Charles Hoskinson recently celebrated the growth of the project after seeing these announcements. According to Hoskinson, back in 2021, the number of projects that would launch and the number of Cardano-based assets would increase substantially. Recently, however, he tweeted that there are now millions of projects built on the network and several assets based on Cardano. Then he went on to say that this rate of growth has exceeded his expectations. Therefore, Cardano's network is growing. Due to this, analysts now claim the price of ADA may be able to sustain its rise for some time to come. Aside from this, it appears institutional investors have already anticipated future trends in the ADA market as the number of accounts moving huge amounts in the ADA market continues to grow. In 2022, we are seeing a dramatic increase in the number of Cardano transactions, an indication that the blockchain network is becoming more popular among institutions. Moreover, into the block, a crypto analytics service reports a more than twofold increase in large transactions this year on the Cardano blockchain. People who are unfamiliar with the term large transaction volume refer to transactions with an amount denominated in ADA that exceeds $100,000. Also, a report from Into the Block indicates the daily LTV has nearly doubled since January, from 1.35 billionaire to 69 billionaire, worth around $81.4 billion in less than 3 months. This represents a 51-fold increase and the highest volume since mid-2018. As per Into the Block, Cardano's high volumes reflect an increase in institutional demand, while other measures such as transaction sizes and volatility remain stable. Further, an analysis firm reported that the number of addresses for Cardano has been growing since the start of 2000. Meanwhile, recently there are approximately 5 million addresses, up from about 3.5 million when the year began. As a result, we are now seeing that many projects have been lined up for Cardano. Additionally, institutional investors are now heavily investing in ADA. In this regard, we can expect ADA to make some major moves in the upcoming year in regards to the Vassal hard fork we mentioned a while ago. On April 12, Charles Hoskinson, who is co-founder and CEO of IOG, the company responsible for Cardano's research and development, provided an update on a variety of topics of interest to ADA holders. He explained that IOG is preparing for the upcoming Consensus 2022 event in Austin, Texas from June 9 to 12, and that they have rented a large pavilion for the event and will attend along with many other members of the Cardano ecosystem with the hope of showing off the Cardano is open for business there. He explained why he's excited about the Vassal hard fork, which will also take place in June. This hard fork is going to include pipelines, which will be a massive performance benefit for Cardano alongside the first major Pluto's updates since the launch of Pluto's in September. We should see even more impressive growth in Cardano's TVL once Vassal hard fork combinator event occurs, as Hoskinson said on Twitter 1 month ago. Then when asked about Hoskinson's 3 main priorities, he responded that they're currently focusing on commercial comparability, sustainability and self-determination. He also said June and October are going to be great months for them, since they'll be turning on a lot of new features in terms of improvements in Pluto's side chains pipelining, and there are some phenomenal applied research threads like Hydra. So would you mind sharing your thoughts on this? Tell me in the comments section below. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Look in the comments section for what to do. Make sure you click the subscribe and bell buttons